Okay, good afternoon, class.
Afternoon, sir.
At this point in our lives, we had some homework. Yes. Exercise 1 was. Relax, you'll get one. Don't worry. There's many people that was absent. Everybody will get one. Okay. So let's first start the lesson and get things going. Okay. Alright, so we started off with exponents. Then I asked you to do exercise 1, excluding something, no? Number 2. So let's have a look at that quickly before we do anything else. So this forms a very important part of algebra, which is the exponents. Okay, everything is important, no? But this is utmost importance. This is on page 14. Okay, so the first answer was x to the exponent 11. Not so.
Yes, sir.
The next one? X to the exponent 15. The next one? A squared, because that's 3 minus 1. The next one is A 4, because that's 5 minus 1. B squared, as it's 6 minus C squared. Okay. Number 1.5, 2 y to the power 8, 10 and x cubed. Now we always tend to write variables in algebraic form, in alphabetical form. So if you had written 2y 10 x cubed, it's the same as 2x cubed y 10. Okay, both is acceptable, both get full marks. It's just the proper way of writing it is going to be 2x cubed y 10. Why? Because it is in alphabetical order. But again, if you had written 2y 10 x cubed, full marks. The next one? 2 to the exponent? 7. And not 4 to the 7. Eh? Why? When you're multiplying and bases are the same, we add the exponents. It doesn't say about multiplying your bases. Your base will remain your base. Okay. Look at the next one. That's going to be x. 2 plus 5, 3 plus 5 is 8. So x cubed times x5 is x8. X to the power 8 times x squared is x to the power 10. And x to the power 10 divided by x to the power 4, that's x10 over x4. It's going to be x. Yes. Okay, what's your question? Somebody's asking a question? Okay. Next. Negative 10 x 8 y 11 6. Any confusion here? Okay. Next. 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 24, 8 times. 1 over 8. Now Minnie is going to just write 8. People, look where the 8 belongs. The 8 is in the denominator. If it wasn't in the numerator, if it was on top, you could have just written 8. But since it's in the denominator, it must be written as 1 over 8. Yes, Michael?
So it's 1 to the exponent 4.
Sorry?
It's 1 to the exponent 4.
Not 1. X to the exponent. I'm still getting it. That is just what I said now. It's not going to be 8. Because the 8 is in the denominator. It's 1 over. Can you see that? Take note of it. No? There's many ways I could have represented that answer. It can be written like that, or x4 over 8 or x4 1 over 8 x4. It's all the same thing. This is what we call equivalent answers. It all means the same thing. Okay, guys understand? Next, let's see who got an answer here for this one. Okay, see, you guys can't see this one here. Huh? That was another way of writing the answer. Okay. Calculators in the way there. Oops. The next one? A to the exponent 7n, yes? Okay, listen. I hope it's a mistake, and you're not confusing us all. Okay, it's all out. Okay. She made a mistake, so leave her. She won't make the same mistake again. So, very important, when we're multiplying and bases are the same. What are the bases here? A and A. And only those exponents can go together. You guys understand? So 2n plus 5n is going to be 7n. And y plus y3 is going to be y4. Okay, you guys agree with that? Look at the next one. When we're multiplying and bases are the same. Oh, is the bases the same? Yes, all the bases are 2. So what do we do with the exponents? We add the exponents. B plus A plus 1. So what's B plus A plus 1? AB? It's unlike terms, yes. Yes, we just leave it like it. Verstaan julle? Ja, ons verstaan. How do you say that in Xhosa? Ewe. Okay. Ewe. Right. You guys understand? Any confusion? Right. Then, let's cut the next part. Number 3. A deduction. Okay? It's not a rule. It's deduced from one of the from the rules of exponents. Okay? Dis ook op bladsy 14. Also on page 14. Okay. We said anything to the power 0 is? 1. Yes. So 6 to the 0? 1. Next? 2. So it's 2 times 1. Not so. The next one? Negative 3 x squared. The negative 3x squared. The 0 is only on the y. So only the y becomes, y to the 0 becomes 1. You guys understand? Next? Negative 1. You all agree with that?
Yes, sir.
No confusion, eh? I'm going to move this over a bit. Next one? Positive 1. The reason for that is because the 0 is on the negative as well. Okay? So if you look at the sum here, that was negative a to the 0. So that the 0 is only on the a. So only the a became 1. Here, that is on the whole bracket. The whole bracket. So everything inside the bracket becomes 1. You guys understand? Next. 4 p squared. The next one?
1 over 3.
1 over 3, yes. Because that 0 is only on the x.
X, you got it right.
Well done. Well done to you. Okay. I'm proud of you. Okay, next. 1. Any confusion here? No. Okay. Let's look at the last part. Another deduction, unit 4. Okay, don't make so much noise. Number 4. Number P. Right. What would that be? So you see this a to the negative n can be written as 1 over a to the n. That's a negative. The negative, if the exponent is negative as a numerator, it will be positive as a denominator. If the exponent is negative as a denominator, it will be positive as a numerator. Okay. So where must this go? What? That one must go. So it's going to be b cubed over a squared. We spoke about that in our last lesson. Okay. You don't have to go through all those steps. Alright. The next one. Is the m and n coming down? No. Only that is going up. Why? Because only the denominator's exponent is negative. So that would simply be m n x over 1, which is m n x. You don't have to write that. You can just go straight into m n x. Okay. Okay, next. What will the next one be? It will be 1 over x6. You all agree with that? How do we get that? Because negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. Not so. That's going to give x to the negative 6. And that's naturally as a numerator. Can be written over 1. So now we can bring it down. It becomes 1 over x6. Okay, that's one way of doing it. Or, if you got x negative 3 squared, we know that this x to the minus 3 is 1 over x cubed squared. Not so. What is 1 squared? 1. And there, x cubed squared, which means to say is x cubed multiplied by x cubed, which is x to the exponent 6. Okay. You guys understand? Okay. Next, naturally over 1. So what is going to go to the denominator? Only 2 to the minus 2. Why? Because only the base of 2 is exponent is negative. You guys understand? Any confusion? No. Okay. So it's going to be 3 squared over 2 squared. And what is 3 squared? What's 3 squared? 9 over. Okay. 9 over 4. Any confusion there? Yes? No questions? Okay. The reason why I'm moving it over because I use a calculator and stuff on the side. Okay. Let's look at 4.5. So this here is naturally over 1. So where is that going to go? Denominator. So it's going to be 1 over 2a squared. That's all. So what is 2a all squared? It's going to be 2a times 2a. That's all. And what is 2a times 2a? 4a squared. Can you see that, people? So it's 1 over 4a squared. Or you can use the rule of exponents that says the base is raised to a higher exponent, we multiply the exponents. And that is the rule we're going to still do, revise today. Let's look at the next one. That's naturally over 1. What is going to go to the denominator? Is that negative 2 on the 5? So why are you going to take the 5 down? It is only the base whose exponent is negative is going to go down. So only a has a negative exponent. So only a is going to go down. You guys understand? So it's going to be 5 b cubed over a squared. We spoke about the fraction raised to a negative exponent. So what's going to happen? Swap the fraction around. It will be 3 over 2. The last one is interesting. Anything to the power 0 is? 1. So y to the 0 is 1. So where does this go? X to the minus 2. It becomes the denominator. 2 to the negative 3 becomes the numerator. Can you see that? In other words, you got 2 cubed over x squared. So what is 2 cubed? 8 over x squared. Right, any problems here? No? This one, the Unit E on page 13, E and F. Okay, write that down. In E, which is raised to a power, you got a to the n and a to the m raised to the power n is equal to a to the m times n, or a to the mn. And then you write those two examples down. Okay. Can I start? Okay. Give you another minute. Are you doing the sum one time now? Oh, okay, that's fine. Easy revision of grade 8 work. Anyway. Yes, you did it. I did it with some learners in grade 8. You weren't probably, yeah. But you know what to do.
Yes.
So how do you know what to do if you didn't do it before?
Because I can see the example. Oh, then I give up.
Okay. Nice. Nice. I like it. I like it. Okay, so what would the first answer be?
X to the power of 6.
X to the power. Okay, you guys know the clever. The next one? A to the power exponent 15 over 8. Who doesn't know what to do here? Yes? No, I'm not finished. I'm just asking. Who doesn't understand what to do here? Everybody understands, no? So that would simply be a to the exponent 7. Okay. Yes. Why do we minus? Who can tell her why do we minus? When you're dividing is? And bases are the same? Subtract the exponents. Okay. There's the next one. This belongs to if beside the blood cell. Beside the Nini, that's fine. How's it? You're done? Oh, you can't see. Okay. Gave me a shock. I thought you're done. Can you see now? You open your eyes. The power of a product, the base is raised to a higher exponent. As you can see here, we have a base of A and a B. So the exponent applies to every base inside. Okay. So we take that into account. What would happen here? The number 1. 4x to the power 6. 2 squared, what is 2 squared? 4. So you're also saying 4x6. 6x6. How you get a 6? The answer is 4x6. As much as I want you to be right.
Oh, you stand on the outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so basically what happens here is a 1 there on the 2. Not so.
Yes.
But right, x on its own, then we have a 1 there. Not so.
Yes.
And the 1 in front is a coefficient and 1 is a denominator. But we not don't write all of that all the time. Not so? So, if 2 is written on its own, we know there's a 1 on top and a 1 at the bottom. Not so? So the rule says from the previous one, if we have a base raised to a higher exponent, we multiply the exponent. Not so? So that's simply going to be 2 times 1, which is 2. X. 3 times 2, which is? And what is 2 cubed? 2 squared? 4. It's 2 times 2. So it's going to be 4x. If you had gone from there straight into the answer, no problem. Full marks. Okay. You guys understand? You understand why not 6? What will the next one be? A? A to the exponent? 8. Not 6. Somebody's saying 6. Who's saying 6? She's saying it's not 6. Okay, now how do you get 6 right, girl? Just say no problem. You add it. But what's the rule? Okay. You understand? Yes, Mamacita? Yes. Remember, there's a 2 here. 2 times 4. 8. Not O. It's a 8. A 8. B 4. Is that the one? The 1 times 4 is 4. You understand? Any confusion? No. Okay. Keep it that way, no? Don't get confused now. So what we're going to do is we're going to do from that exercise on page 14. We're going to do number 2 quickly. Quickly, no? I can forgot you, that kind of girl. You're going to be like that whole year now. Stop it, please. Jessica, the holiday was too long for you, no? That girl that's chewing bubble gum, keep it inside your mouth. Otherwise, spit it out. Okay? Don't make sounds. It's not a joke. Don't let me keep you all in during break. You know I like doing that. So I just want to do maths, and you guys don't want to. And the best time to do it is during break. Right. There's 5 sums. Do that quickly. If you have a problem, no, and you bring your maths book, and then I can check what the misunderstanding is, okay? Also, if you have a problem, don't be shy and ask. No? Don't be shy to ask. We'll try and help you where we can, alright? For the new learners. The others, they know they can ask already. Anybody having problems? Not yet. Okay. Maths is still easy. You guys are watching the lessons I'm posting online, eh? The new students, you signed up to the channel. Are you new, Michael? Were you in the class last year also? Where did you sit last year? Oh, you that. You're very quiet. What do you say, Jenna? Jada? You want to say, you said nothing. Wasting your time. Right. You're still busy. Come, you would like to get done, man. Nice. Everything about maths is nice. Sorry? There we go. So fake it till you make it. Which page is this on? 40. Is it 14? Not a joke, what's wrong now? You're giving us the wrong number. You see what you started there? Start saying the wrong things now. This one is also saying the wrong thing. A little slow. It's okay. You guys ready? Right. Here's the 2.1. First answer. X cubed y cubed. X3 y3 is the same thing. Next. Yeah, we do step by step. We take it slowly. Step by step. A6, yes. Times A8. A4. People, if you can do this in your head. Okay, listen. For those of you who are going on like it, you're making the quality of this video bad. Okay? So please stop it. Next. It's going to be 3 squared inches. 9x. 4. Anybody got any other answer than that? You all okay with that? Next. It's going to give you 4. The same, huh? 4 over 6. Okay, and the last one? 16. X10. Y16. Okay, any issues there? You all okay with that? Right. Let's do the second row. .6 to 10. Again, if you're having problems, please come to me. And then you show me what you have, okay? Or what you don't understand. Also, we have extra classes in the afternoon. No? How much is it?
145.
Free of charge. Let's just go to Miss Dixon. You guys know Miss Dixon? Or Mr. Kwababa. It's on a Monday, Tuesday, and a Thursday. You can go to all 3 days or one of the 3 days. Okay? It is free. From 3 till 3:30. Okay? Sometimes you can go up until 4 o'clock also. No? So if you have any problems, you're too shy to ask me, speak to them, and then they will slot you in and you can ask them anything you want to ask them, okay? About the maths. Something you're not sure about or whatever. Otherwise, you can watch the videos also. The video is also free online. And you want to clarify anything that was said in the lesson, okay? So there's no reason to get a bad mark for maths. Not at all. Okay? And keep on practicing. Remember, you must take your education in your own hands. Okay? Into your own hands. If you score bad in your grade 12 exam, he's not going to stand there. Mr. Bardin was my maths teacher and he couldn't teach maths and all of those things. You see? Will this be your name and your ID number and your maths mark? Okay? Also, at the end of this year, you guys are going to choose your subjects for next year. Not so? I would like to see most of you in maths next year. You don't want to do maths next year? Okay, nice. Pure maths here. Right, let's see. No, don't put it on the computer. Just cover your book, my girl, no? Right, open it up, fold it like it, close. I don't like touching the cover of the book. It will not cover it. Number 2.6. You see here's a 1 here. You see the 1? And there's a 1. So what's 1 times 3? 3. So it's going to be 2 cubed. A. 3 times 3 is? 9 is. B. 1 times 3 is? 2. You see that? So what's 2 cubed? Sure. What's 2 times 2? 2 times 2 is? 4. Times 2? 8. So it's going to be 8. I9. You see? Let's do another one. Negative to an odd exponent will always be? No, it will always be negative. If it's odd, it will always be negative. If it's even, it will always be positive. What's 3 cubed? This was a 1 here. What's 1 times 3? 3. A. 4 times 3? 12. B. 2 times 3? 6. C. 1 times 3? So what's 3 cubed? 3 times 3? Remember, what does 3 cubed mean? What does 3 cubed mean? 3 times 3 times 3. So it's going to be negative 27, 8, 12. You understand? I do the next. When I do it on the board, that is right. Now when you multiply and base the same as add the exponents. So you add those. Understand? Okay, anybody else that having a problem? With 10? Right, we will do 10 when we get to 10. So you can see. Alright. Ready for this? So, it will be 2, 2, cube A 9, yes, B 3. And what is 2 cubed? 8 A 9 B 3. I know some of you are going straight into the answer, not so? It's fine. Okay, I just want to do more maths in between. No? Next, people, if it's a negative raised to an odd exponent, the answer will always be negative. If it's an even exponent, it will always be positive. It's going to be negative. 3 cubed A 12 B 6 C cubed, which simply gives us negative 27 A 12 B 6 C cubed. Yes. Wow, how do you get 9? You say 3 times 3. That's your problem. Remember, there's an exponent of 1 there. That is why what I do is, I always write a 1 if there's no exponent. Like here, 1, 1. There, 1. Can you see that? So, if there's no exponent, there's a 1. So make it a habit of writing it. Okay, then you won't make the same mistake. So negative to an odd exponent will always be negative. 2 cubed is what? 8. Or 2 cubed? X cubed over 1. Any confusion there? Any questions? I saw a hand up earlier. No hand. Okay. Are you all okay with this? Next. 8 to the exponent. That's going to give us 10 times 8 to the exponent 10. When you multiply and bases are the same, what do we do? Add the exponents. It's going to be 8 to the 3. Huge, easy. No? And the last one, let's look at the last one. 1 squared. 1. 1 to any exponent is 1. 2 squared? 4. A4, B6. It can be written like that. Or it can be written as 1A4 B6 over 4. Or A4 B6 over 4. All of that is the same answer. You see how easy is maths? You can get 3 answers. It's all the same. All good. Yes, my girl. Yes. Yes. Ask. Yes. I'm listening. Shall I say again? The 4. A squared B cubed. What do you think? Who can tell you the answer to that? Listen, if it's next to it, if it's written next to it, it can only be on top. It can only be on top. It will never be at the bottom. Okay, got it? Anybody else want to make us confused with the questions? Nobody else. But you understand, Michael? Nice. Okay. Yes? You can ask anything you want to ask. Why can't it be at the bottom? Okay, I'll finish. You see, no? If the question is why can't it be at the bottom? If you got 1 over 4, A4, B6, What sign is happening between the quarter and the 4A, 4B6? What? Who's telling lies like it? Oh, divide. What happens between 2A, 4B6? Times. Multiplication. So what happens is, if I write a 5, then it's 5 over 1. If I write A4, B4 or B2, that would be A4, B squared over 1. Can you see that? So if I take that into account and I put this over 1, it's going to be a quarter times A4, B6 over 1. And if I multiply, nothing can cancel. So that's how I get A4, B6 over 4. That's why it will never be, that variable will never be at the bottom, if it's next to it. You understand? You almost thought I don't know why. I go. I'll tell you when I don't know why. Then I'll tell you. I'll go find out. I don't know why. But I know this one. Okay. People! Anything else? Any other questions? So, don't ask why the period, when is the period going to end? What's wrong with you? Alright, so now we're going to look at mixed examples, okay? And mixed examples on page 15. Mixed examples on page 15. Mixed examples, page 50. Do that sound quickly? Everybody? Everybody. Okay. Didn't know the bell's going to ring so early. No problem. We're going to look at the mixed examples tomorrow. But of course your homework is exercise 2. Come now. Exercise 2. You're going to do for me numbers 1 to 25 on page 16. Please don't do all of it. Only do numbers. Oh, why don't we do all the odd numbers? Okay. So exercise 2. Exercise 2. Page, what is this? 16. Odd numbers. People enjoy the rest every day. Good afternoon, class. Right, go straight home now, no? Don't go straight home. It's another period. What's wrong with you? Huh? That you must give the class monitor, Michael. Thank you, no, for bringing it in.